Yo, what is up, guys? It's your boy Dylan, back at it again with yet again another video. And in today's video, I'm gonna do a quick update on my Biocube. Quickly go over some of the things I've been doing with this, a couple things I've changed, and some of the things I'll be getting tomorrow, which I'll be making a video about, not only for this Biocube, but for my 120. So let's get right into the video. So as you guys can see, my Biocube is turning into a NEM tank. The whole top is filled with NEMs. There's 4 of them there. It looks like one big one, but there's 4, and they all kind of congregate at the top. There's 2. So there were 3 about a month ago. One of them split into 2. So now I have 3 different types, but there's 4 NEMs. I have just one normal rose bubble tip. Another one is a rainbow, and another one that I have is a super rose. So those are the 3 NEMs I have up there. I don't know if you guys remember, but at the bottom left, right here, there used to be a rock. There was a rock flower anemone on it, and some guy said that if I gave him the rock flower anemone, he'd give me an ATO, which I just bought the ATO. Now all I have to do is get a pump, to bring the water into the actual tank with a pipe. So right now I only have the ATO. It's a high door ATO. So after we get that up, it'll help me to do a lot less water top offs. And yeah, that will really help a lot. So like I said, 4 NEMs at the top. They've totally suffocated out that little cap on the right. You can't even see it anymore. But then to the left, I have my 2A cans, just 2A can frags that are going to go into the 120 in this next week or so. For the 120, I ordered two random flow generators. I am actually buying a doser to dose calcium and magnesium. And alkalinity also, and I'm also ordered a media reactor. So all of those are going to be coming. That'll help with clarity, water flow. Tomorrow I'm also getting a couple SPS and 1 Yoda. Yoda is a type of Zoa, and they're super sick. So yeah. Then you guys can see directly in the middle of the tank, I have my probably one of my favorite torch corals that I own, besides my what's it called, Dragon Soul. Dragon Soul was $200. This guy I got for $60. Got him in the mail. Actually, I got him in the mail with the rock flower anemone that I traded for a ATO. So this guy is doing super well. I can't tell if it's an Indo or what it is, but super nice. It has teal tips, which is super cool. And then at the back you can see my hammer, and then to the right of that you can see my 2-headed frog spawn. Both of those are doing super well. And then all the way in the back you can see the GSP that somehow got into on the wall is doing really well. It's kind of interesting because it's a lot more green than the one on the rock. So that's cool. It might be because it's getting more light, or that it started growing when there was more light. As you guys know, I got an AI Prime a couple weeks ago. So yeah. Then right here is my Zoroark. I'll give you guys a closer look. Right here is my Zoroark. Just couple simple Zoas and Pallies. They have taken off. There was Aptasia right there, so I used Aptasia X, so that's why that thing is pissed off. I think a few drops went on that, but I'm gonna have to frag this Pandora Pally because he's suffocating out my Bam Bam Zoas. Also, that guy's pissed off because of the what's it called? Because of the Aptasia. So I got rid of the Aptasia, and then this couple orange. Those are right in the middle of the screen. Those are Gatorade zoanthids. Then to the right of that, I don't know what those are, but they're pretty nice. Then you can see my rainbow Acan doing good. He has a 3rd head on the other side. But I fragged some zoas yesterday, first time fragging them, and they're opening up, which is a pretty good sign. You can see I fragged Sunny D, and then behind that's another 2-head Sunny D, and then all the way in the back, it's kind of hard to see, but there is a utter chaos. So let me take a look at this Sunny D real quick. You can see there's the Sunny D. I fragged kind of a small head, but he'll grow. And then let's see. Let's just talk about the frag rack real quick. So yeah, I'm gonna move almost everything into the 120. I've just been kind of lazy to do it, so I'm gonna move the frog spawn that I have right here into the 120. I'm gonna move that hammer into the 120. I'm eventually gonna move this torch, or I'm waiting for it to split so I can have one head in there and one head in the 120. And then yeah, a lot of these digis and stuff are gonna go into the 120, but as some of you guys know, I got Monty Porter eating nudibranch, so I can't have them, so I'm just trying to starve out the nudibranch for at least a month, at least. But yeah, you can see the pump in the back. I think it's a Jebco wave maker. It's doing good. Starting to grow a lot of core line, which is a good and bad thing, because now I gotta clean the pump. But yeah, and then yeah, that's about it for this tank. Livestock, I still have my 2 clownfish, little baby clownfish. I got a firefish, you can see bottom right, near the hammer. I got my yellow chorus wrasse, one of my favorite fish right there. I also have a pistol shrimp goby pair, which I'll try to get a video of. You can see there's my goby right there. Forgot the name of the goby, but he has a tiger pistol shrimp paired up with him. The pistol shrimp's just hiding underneath the rock. Their burrow starts right there and goes all the way through to this hole right here. So they have it all through the rock. You can see I just added a little rock to support the larger rock, because I removed the other rock yesterday that had the rock flower anemone. The camera wants to focus. So yeah, this tank is probably one of the most easy tanks I've had to keep, especially for a reef tank. You know, do a water change every 2 weeks. I'll dose a little bit of Fusion 1 and 2, not that much. Maybe every 3 days I put some in, because there's not a lot of things that need a lot of calcium and calcium and alkalinity. So there's not many things, you know. I just have zoas and nems and stuff, but I dose every 3 days, just a bit of Fusion 1 and 2. Let's see what else. You can see that my cleaner shrimp's doing well. I also have a what's it called, a fire shrimp? Yeah, fire shrimp behind the torch, so you can't see it. But yeah, otherwise this tank's doing really well. I clean the glass every week or so. Not a week or so, probably like every 4 or 5 days I'll just come and clean the glass, because I'll get tired of seeing that film on it. But I haven't cleaned this glass in 6 days and it looks perfectly fine. I usually use the cloth and some Windex to clean the glass, but I started realizing some bacteria bloom. Like I had a little one like a week ago, and I kind of blamed the Windex. So I stopped using Windex, and now I just get a wet paper towel and wipe the glass whenever it gets kind of dirty. And the bacteria bloom went away, so I'm pretty sure it was the Windex. And it's really affecting my 120. You can see like a film at the top. So yeah, hopefully that goes away now that I stopped using Windex and other cleaners near the tank. But yeah, so I fragged my first Zoas like I told you guys. That was #1 accomplishment. #2, I got rid of that huge rock that was kind of obstructing a lot of the view across the tank. #3, Zoas have grown in super well. like on the Zoroark, especially those Pandora Pallies. Number 4, Nems are doing great. Number 5, all these corals are eventually going to go into the 120, like I said. And yeah, that's about it. I'm going to probably make an update video in the next couple days about the equipment and more corals that I'm getting. And also, right now I'm working on a video of a shrimp tank that I'm starting. It's a small fluval tank. I'm dry starting it, so that video will be coming out in the next week as well. I'll also be making a drawing video if you guys want to watch that. But yeah, that's about it for today's video. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more content, and peace out.